14 actors who could barely look at their co-stars. Number 14. Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes. Nothing defines romance like William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, in which Danes and DiCaprio delivered amazing performances. However, it wasn't all happy and cheery on set. Apparently, Danes wasn't fond of DiCaprio's funny antics and prankster moves he pulled while filming. She referred to him as quite immature, and multiple sources claimed the pair weren't close at all. They only associated with each other when the cameras were rolling.
Nevertheless, the film went on to win 11 awards, so it's hard to believe that these two had rocky interactions.
Number 13. Victoria Justice and Ariana Grande. Best known for playing Tori and Kat on the Nickelodeon show Victorious, who would have suspected these on-screen BFFs despised each other in real life? The show was cancelled in 2013, in which some upset fans pointed Grande as a cause of blame. Grande took to social media and revealed the reason why the show ended, because one girl didn't want to do it and chose to do a solo tour than a cast tour. Justice defended herself by tweeting, "Some people would throw someone they consider a friend under the bus, just to make themselves look good. Hashtag if they only knew."
I guess we'll never know what actually happened.
Number 12. Known for playing Mulder and Scully on the hit television series The X-Files, the series spanned 10 seasons, and there was no doubt their acting was phenomenal. But that's all it was, just acting, as both actors revealed that the past 9 years of shooting turned them into monsters. In a 2015 interview with Stylist, Anderson explained there were periods when they hated each other and didn't talk for extended periods of time, both citing the stress of balancing their personal lives and their careers. However, the stars stayed after quite some time. They became friends and are closer than they were before. Number 11. KIEFER Sutherland and Freddie Prinze Jr. Talk about a clash of talent. Freddie Prinze Jr. revealed his awful experience about working with KIEFER Sutherland at a Comic-Con panel for his series Star Wars Rebels. He said, "I did 24, and it was terrible. I hated every moment of it." He also stated that KIEFER was the most unprofessional guy in the world, and it wasn't trash talk. In fact, Freddie said he would say it to his face. The actor also said, "I think everyone that's worked with him said that. I just wanted to quit the business after that, so I just sort of stopped." Number 10. Will Smith and Janet Hubert. We've all noticed when Aunt Viv was suddenly replaced on the hit comedy show The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and we couldn't help but wonder why. Apparently, Hubert cites Smith as the blame for her being fired from the series in 1993. The actress outed Smith for not helping her and fellow castmates with salary negotiations. She also referred to him as inexperienced and a snotty-nosed punk. She also refused to do a reunion show until Smith apologized. Decades later, it is unclear if the two ever worked out their issues, but it's evident that blood doesn't spoil. Decades later, it is unclear if the two ever worked out their issues, but it's evident that bad blood doesn't spoil. Number 9. Nick Nolte and Julia Roberts. It's hard to believe that these two couldn't stand to be around each other since their on-screen chemistry stated otherwise. The talented stars hated each other on set and even went as far as shooting their scenes apart. Off-camera wasn't any better either, as it only made things worse. Roberts described her co-star as disgusting, with Nolte firing back that she wasn't a nice person and everyone knew that. Apparently, Nolte must have made a lasting impression on Roberts as she continued to talk about him years later. In a 2009 guest appearance on The Late Show with David Letterman, she recalled a few details of a past co-star she worked with that threw a hissy fit. I wonder who that could be. Number 8. Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams. Known as one of the most iconic love movies, The Notebook had every girl dreaming of a long-lasting romance. Despite their on-screen love, Gosling and McAdams hated each other so much that they had screaming matches on set. It was so bad that the film's director had to step in and organize an impromptu therapy session to relieve the tension. The conflict seemed resolved as the rest of the shoot was manageable. Much to everyone's surprise, the co-stars eventually started dating shortly after the film's release, and they dated for 2 years before splitting up in 2007. Number 7. Martin Lawrence and Tisha Campbell. Actress Tisha Campbell could not stand Lawrence's behavior on the set of Martin. Sources reveal things took a negative downfall after Campbell became engaged to Dwayne Martin, and Lawrence got jealous. Insiders say that Martin Lawrence would ridicule Campbell's fiancée on set. After motioning a sexual harassment suit against the actor, she quit the Fox sitcom. However, she returned to the series after compromising a strange agreement with the show's producers. She would shoot her scenes while Martin was not on set, and this arrangement proved to be difficult and a challenge for everyone running the show. Number 6. Bill Murray and Lucy Liu. If you're wondering why Murray wasn't in the sequel of Charlie's Angels, well, it's because the actor insulted Liu while filming on set. Murray stopped a scene and pointed to Drew Barrymore, Cameron Diaz, and Lucy Liu, exclaiming, "I get why you're here, and you've got talent, but what in the hell are you doing here?" Shocked and angry, Liu fired back by trying to punch Murray, and the two had to be separated into different rooms. Due to their conflict, Murray refused to star in the film's sequel. This led to Bernie Mac replacing Murray. Number 5. TYRESE Gibson and James Franco. Their last encounter was in 2006, and the two haven't worked together since filming the movie Annapolis. Singer and actor TYRESE Gibson revealed that he never wanted to work with James Franco again, and assured that Franco reciprocates the feelings. Gibson stated Franco was rude on set and didn't like that the actor was actually hitting him during the boxing practice scene takes. Franco remarked that he was a method actor, meaning he is constantly in character. But the incident stuck well with Gibson and even told Elle magazine that if he could blow up any celebrity's house while they were away, it would be Franco's house. Geez, isn't that a little too harsh? Number 4. Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan. Kissing and touching requires a lot of chemistry on set, but that's what's made it harder for Johnson and Dornan to film 50 Shades of Grey. The two absolutely couldn't stand each other, and audiences could tell. In a July 2014 guest appearance with Today, the two movie stars gave such an uncomfortable interview that made fans everywhere cringe. Anchor Natalie Morales asked if there was instant chemistry between them, in which both stars shook their head no. Morales then asked if they hated each other, and Dornan quickly nodded his head, while Johnson just looked up at the ceiling. Number 3. William Shatner and George Takei. It's been more than 40 years and the two Star Trek actors are still feuding. Shatner has referred to Takei as disturbed and psychotic, in which Takei called Shatner self-centered in a guest appearance on Real Time with Bill Maher. Takei revealed in his 1994 autobiography that Shatner wouldn't acknowledge him during the early days of the series, and also accused him of altering the series scripts so Takei's character would not receive an order to control the starship. Things especially got heated when Takei did not invite Shatner to his wedding with Brad Altman in 2008. Takei stated he invited Shatner but never got word of confirmation. Shatner responded by calling Takei's wedding a publicity stunt. Number 2. Charlie Sheen and Selma Blair. Don't complain about Charlie Sheen and not expect some severe consequences. After Sheen had heard rumors of Blair criticize his work ethic, he got her fired from the TV sitcom Anger Management. Most of the time, the cast and crew had to wait several hours for Sheen to arrive at work. The actor also doubled as the show's executive producer. After he learned of her complaints, he also sent the actress a compilation of abusive and colorful messages, calling her names and firing her via text message. Maybe Charlie Sheen needs some anger management of his own. Number 1. B. Arthur and Betty White. As hard as it is to believe, the Golden Girls starlets didn't exactly have the best friendship when the camera stopped rolling. It's been nearly 30 years since the show aired, but Betty White revealed in 2015 at a Times talk that B had a reserve. B. Arthur was turned off by White's positive attitude and stated B considered her to be a pain in the neck because she was always so happy. Even though the whole cast scored Emmy Awards, Arthur was reportedly upset that White received an Emmy nomination and won before her. Talk about a harrowing case of jealousy.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.